Think somebody left their Postmates unattended. Nah, I'm saying, fucking with you. This is my shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's get it cracking open. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. Y'all know what's up. What up, what up, what up? Miss Winfrey, what up? Soapy, what up? Soapy Lufa, what up? Oh, we got Flint. We got Fly City in the building real quick. We got Heavy real quick. So let's get the music going. Let's hit them.
One Block Music. Kensuke. Idol God. Let's go. I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. Melanated, that's the hand of God, yeah. Invert my star when I command the guides. I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. Melanated, that's the hand of God, yeah. Invert my star when I command the guides. Oh,
Taylor about the fuck.
Let's go. Black on black. Black on black. Busting out the womb, yeah, that's black on black. Bust out my cocoon, yeah, I'm back on back. Busting with that boom like black on black. Black on black. Busting out the womb, yeah, that's black on black. Oh yeah. Bust out my cocoon, yeah, I'm back on back. Oh yeah. Busting with that boom like black body radiation got us all in color. Black bodies on the station got your morals cluttered. Black body on the pavement, that's the story of us. Till this black body simulation got his core recovery. Rewire my mind frame, I meant my mainframe. Apply the law of exchange with mind of gangbang. Brought country hood into my soul tribe. So if you don't rock with me, I got my own vibe. Let's go. I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. Melanated, that's the hand of God, yeah. Invert my star when I command the guides. I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. Melanated, that's the hand of God, yeah. Invert my star when I command the guides. When I black on black. Black on black. Busting out the womb, yeah, that's black on black. Bust out my cocoon, yeah, I'm back on back. Bustin' with that boom like black on black. Black on black. Oh yeah. Bustin' out the womb, yeah, that's black on black. Bust out my cocoon, yeah, I'm back on back. Oh yeah. Bustin' with that boom like used to be kings, now all I see is black on black. At least in the media, you fake a picture, they'll act a fact. Truth for heart center is opened up into a massive gap. The knowledge itself is falling. The mind, when the lack reacts, then attacks. Oh yeah, everybody dying, everybody falling. Oh yeah, everybody dialing, can't nobody call it. Oh yeah, everybody silent, they don't want to talk with. Oh yeah, if I am the mind, then what is this talking? I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. Melanated, that's the hand of God, yeah. Invert my star when I command the guides. I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. I'm in the dark rocking my camouflage. Melanated, that's the hand of God, yeah. Invert my star when I command the guides. Black on black. Black on black. Busting out the womb, yeah, that's black on black. Bust out my cocoon, yeah, I'm back on back. Bustin' with that boom like black on black. Black on black. Oh yeah. Bustin' out the womb, yeah, that's black on black. Oh yeah. Bust out my cocoon, yeah, I'm back on back. Oh yeah. Bustin' with that boom like black on black. Black on black. Bustin' out the womb, yeah, that's black on black. Bust out my cocoon, yeah, I'm back on back. Bustin' with that boom like black on black. Black on black. Bustin' out the womb, yeah, that's black on black. I bust out my cocoon, yeah, I'm back on back. Bustin' with that boom like in the dark rockin' my camouflage. Melanated, that's the hand of God, yeah. Invert my star when I command the guides.
Let go. I was gonna keep playing music, but I can't tell if there's ghost bots in here or if there's literally just 3 people in here, so forget it. Let's get the chat started. Cheers. Oh, I'm about to step outside for a smoke break, but no smoke break. Yeah. That's about right. All right, that's about right. About right. About right. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait some minutes. Okay, I got it. This is what I was looking for. I can't burn up if I ain't got nothing to burn ups. Which? No. The hells. I'm gonna grab my tea so I can sip my tea while I talk to y'all, as Kermit does.
The only thing stronger than us is
Oh, she's right there. I thought I was gonna say, how'd she get in? This one right here is a little different than the average. Actually, I don't want to drink that right now. Come on, Lou. Y'all go potty? Come on. Come on. I don't have food with me, so if you're coming outside, come outside to go potty. Come on. Girl, go. Bush, go. Baby, go potty. Come on. Come on. All right, so this one. We did a live video paused earlier, and I didn't even go into Nefer Eetep. So I'm going to go into Nefer Eetep in this one. And I'm also going to go into the title that it shows, Cookie Cutter Occultism. But before we get started, y'all know what we must do. We must align the energies. So let's go ahead and tap them in real quick. And Nefer. Well, actually, no. Hold on. Put this up. Ina'ai, Nefer Egore. Nefer Egore. Enechur Kepr Jesse Kensu Keku Aim Esekim Aim Etepu Aim Ekau Esekim Aim Ara Ayetepa SPF Awa Uop Ekua SPF Aenek SF Awa Rekekua Eduau SPF Aenek Aecha Tawai Esemea Tawai Esemenica Tawai Eseneca Tawai SPF Au FPU Imagedu NIF Kinesu Ekeku SPF Asha. That's ancient Egyptian hieroglyphic language, Merunecher. You know I got translated for these niggas. Greetings. Great night. I'm the great God who created himself, Kensu Keku. I come in peace, I come in power, I come in words of power. I have gained the mastery over the attributes or overseers of my head. I said that times 4. That's what SFed means. To multiply something times 4. I have brought the purity of myself into myself times 4. I'm the conqueror of the 2 earths. I have tied together the 2 earths. I have made the 2 earths perfect. I have made the 2 earths to live times 4. That's what I just said. Oh, and it is done by the power or the will of my mind, within my mind, of the name of, and then that's what I said, my name, and then that's what I said times 4. You see, this shit is about godhood, and like right now, this is what it goes down to, and you have to be in it. I'm not saying you have to be. This is how I am. So don't, and which means you don't have to be this way. Because as soon as you feel that what I am doing is something you can follow practically or method, or like through methodology, you're fucking up. You can't fuck with me. You can't do what I do. Why? Because I can't do what you do. I'm not you. It's not that we don't have the same abilities. It's not a difference or a negation of ability. This is not a negation of ability whatsoever. This is a statement of abilities, and it's the inflation, regulation, and reformation. It's the creation. Oh shit, hold on, let's hit it again. It's creation, the delegation, the regulation, the elation of your true being, of who you are. The nobilities. The abilities you know you can do. But shit that you know you can't prove to every fucking body. So when people be like, oh, well, Kensu can do certain things. Nigga, I can do a lot of things. That don't mean it needs to be done. The more things I do that physically proves my power shows how much pretty much shows how much of my spiritual prowess overwhelms the physical earth so much that I have to physically do something to impose my will upon it, my spiritual will upon it, or it's the opposite way. A nigga does so less that you just see how spiritual all his experiences is, but you can't deny it. That's where we need to be right now. You have to be in one of those points. Actually, no, you don't need to do a fucking thing. You need to do whatever you feel feels good. Whatever your spirit feels aligned to, that's what you tap into. Outside of that, fuck what I'm telling you. But what I will tell you is this, because you guys know how I get down. I speak from resource. I speak from realization. I don't speak from regurgitation. I'm not going to tell you what the last nigga said. You can watch his video. I'm not going to regurgitate and repeat something that you literally have probably heard hundreds of times. Literally. That's why I don't like the Higher Self channel on YouTube. I don't like spirit science on YouTube. I don't like a lot of you. Come on, baby. I don't like a lot of you so-called spiritual people. And it's not that I don't like you, because I watched your channels in order to gain the information I have, or I wouldn't be able to reference the name, correct? But the difference is, where do you guys go? Do you guys grow? That's the difference. If you watch my channel, all you gotta do is watch my channel and watch the progression of the information. It goes from like tiptoe over this, tiptoe over that, to almost no holds barred, simply because I realize if I'm limiting the information I can share through my spirituality, I'm limiting your spirituality. Because I'm using some type of precursor and prejudice of my own information to provide you with information, right? It's like, for example, if you grew up worshiping, let's say you grew up worshiping the devil. I'm just making up some random crazy crap right now. But if you grew up worshiping the devil, and then one day you come to the light and you understand the energy of the Christ consciousness, Every time you see the word devil, you're actually going to literally give it more power than the Christ merely because you grew up that way. Your subconscious does not have the ability to unless you do it yourself. Unless you do it yourself, your subconscious does not have the ability to say, oh yeah, da-da-doom, bam, bam, F it, screw him, screw them. I don't get no Fs. It can't do it. It doesn't know how. It literally does not know how, because it was programmed as a child to say, because again, you were programmed, and now this is just a random example, you were programmed and your parents were devil worshipers. So when you grew up, if you were programmed as a devil worshiper, no matter how much you go into the God light, you're literally, let's say you go and believe in God all the way, right? You're like, you know what, Dad, Mom, you guys were screwed up with that devil worshiping crap. I'm going back to God. You literally are still worshiping the devil. You'd have to be, because your subconscious mind only replaced the concept of a hierarchy of spirituality, because you were raised as a devil, as a Satanist. You literally just replaced Satan with God and went and all the practicalities and methodologies and mythologies and all that. You just replaced the energy, but you ain't replaced the entity. Big difference. Big difference. When you replace the energy, that means that literally nothing changed. The only thing that changed is you not saying devil no more. Because your body and your subconscious mind and the spirit and the soul are still associating the higher being as that which you were trained as a child, Satan. So if you were trained as a Satanist, it don't matter how gosh darn conscious you become. Every time you think of a being as the higher being, you're going to replace it with Satan. If you were a Christian and you did the opposite, okay, let's use black people. If you were black and you came in and you started getting into Afrocentrism, and then you got out of that and you said, forget it. I don't believe in Jesus no more. I believe in Onru Mila. I believe in Dambala. I believe in Eru, Horus. I believe in Ningazida. I believe in Vishnu. As soon as you're still saying to the subconscious mind, Christ, Christ, Jesus Christ, Christ, Jesus Christ, because you're only literally taking his template and you're just applying it on top of another practical entity which predates the actual Jesus Christ who physically existed that they're talking about. Because they're not talking about a person named Jesus Christ who existed. That never existed. Yeshua, the christened one, existed. Yeshua ben David, Yeshua ben Salamin, they existed. Jesus Christ did not exist. Because those those names could not have even been existing in those times, merely because the 14th century is when they started using those suffixes and also the letter J. The sound letter J had already existed because in Egypt it was a capital D. Jehuti. Jesus in Egyptian, Ejeses, literally means I am the son of myself, or I'm the son of my mother, I'm the self of my mother, or I'm the self of man. Code words. So that and how we know this is because the how I know this for a fact is simply because the US and the IS, ES, OS, YS concept is merely a Greek suffix that is used for people who have been given a title. So if I'm Jesus, that means really my name is Jess. And the S, the Isis or the US or the us part comes from my title, not my name. Not my name. Not my name. It's just like, I'll give you another example. Ika. Anytime you see I-C-A, Ika, it means land in Greek. America. Africa. The Ika literally means land, which means that the land had to have been called Af. Afr or Uf. Amor. America. Amor. Amor. A love. Afri means to be skin. The physical skin. So Afri in ancient Egyptian literally is the name of Ra when he dies. And he goes into the underworld. His name is Af. It means to be of, it literally means flesh of flesh or blood of flesh or blood of blood, flesh of flesh, flesh of blood, blood of flesh. That's literally what it means. Af. So Africa, and America are the same damn land. That's why, if you noticed, all the ancient cultures in Africa say one thing: we're going to die as gods, goddesses, kings, queens, and what chaos beings, whatever you want to name. It says that as a collective, we're going to die, and that death is either going to be death by ignorance, death by retardation, or death by inauguration. The inauguration means to illuminate thyself thyself inside. Inaugurate in August, to be shining from the inside, splendid from the inside. Which means so those who are conscious, we didn't go into slavery. We knew we was going into slavery. We went into a coma. We kept our information and we literally died in a way where we would be able to retain it whenever we came back here. You see, that's the inauguration.
Mars time.
Mars time, let's get it. That's the inauguration. But then we also have the other things going on. Let's pack some weed. We also have these other things going on where it doesn't allow you to inaugurate. It does not allow you to understand. It does not allow you to understand pretty much understand a vantage point or standpoint of nothingness in those scenarios. That's why you must be inaugurated. Inauguration means that you literally, you're it's almost like coming into godhood. That's the best way I can describe it. The inauguration on the spiritual level. On the spiritual level, inauguration is coming into godhood. Yeah. Yeah, look at you. Happy. Damn, coming into godhood, that's what's up. No, nigga. It's not. It's not. And it's not that it's not. Because it is. The reason it's not is because the simple fact that you had to have me say that. When I watch Bobby Hemmett and Bobby Hemmett drops, when Delbert Blair is dropping, when Phil Valentine is dropping, when I read a book and Matthew McGregor is dropping, Kenneth Grant is dropping, Aleister Crowley is dropping, Philip Cooper is dropping. So sorry, Peter Carroll is dropping, Philip Cooper dropping. I get on YouTube, Miss Blue dropping, Estefania La Bruja dropping, Ravana Noon dropping, Boniti dropping. My niggas in the chat, Trav, getting on. Out of the Blue remix, dropping. Dio, getting on, dropping. We all have experiences that only we can bring. That's what I mean by nobility. Knowing your ability. Ability is the fact that I can know my login and my password. Dio know his login and his password. Trav, out of the blue, knows his login, his niggas can log in and go live and say whatever the fuck they want. That's an ability. The nobility is the fact that we can have this conversation. I can have my phone face down into my car as I pack marijuanas. And nobody leaves merely because they know that it's not about who they looking at. It's about what they hearing. The only time you should ever feel when you watching my chat that it's what you looking at is if I got the girls from OnlyFans on here. Then you might want to check in. And I don't have no queen anymore. I'm single. I still love my Gypsy Cat to death. Unconditionally. And if you fuck with Gypsy Cat, like I said, I'll fucking kill you right now, nigga. Try me. So it ain't open season on Gypsy Cat. Okay? Everybody know who I'm talking about. You're not going to just start, since Kensu and Star Gypsy ain't together, let me shoot my shot. I will shoot your shot for you while using your shot to shoot you. I saw Star Gypsy felt this way about Kensu. Let me hop on that side. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because there's a difference between different things. And I can say this because I've said this to her in person. And my bae know how I feel regardless. You can take that bitch side if you want. But the only difference between you and that bitch is this. I'll forgive her, not you. Big difference. She can say this. She can come out and be like, he's a pussy, faggot ass, but she can say whatever the fuck she wants to. I'm like, bitch, you know what, ho? I said, whoop. We can go on live. We can go on live right now and have a 2-hour conversation that literally sounds like nothing but love and hip hop. Bitch, nigga, bitch, what you say, bitch? All you need to do is comment on something that me and her actually agree upon, and we will both torch your ass in the chat. You won't be safe. She like, yeah, fuck that nigga. He ain't shit. He ain't worth shit. Blah, blah, blah. She can make up some shit. Little dick nigga, blah, blah. And I just make up some shit. You stanky pussy hoe. All I need is one of you niggas to be like, yeah, stank pussy bitch. Hey, bro, have you hit it? What you talking about? Come on, bro. Hey, who? And then as soon as I do that, guess who's also on your ass? Her. But who was just arguing and fighting? Us too. This right now is about learning how to tap in, learning how to tap out. Some things you just stay the hell up out of it. As much as you may have a feeling about it, you stay the fuck out of it. Literally. Because if Natalie, Gypsy Cat, Star Gypsy, if she was sitting right here and me and her went into this full-fledged argument, all right, right in front of y'all, and somebody happens to come up and throws something in her face, like, yeah, I heard what you said to him, and throws some water in her face, right? I'm gonna punch this nigga before he even gets. You're not getting this. If she's here and he throws the water in her face here, splash, pow, smack it out. our argument is over now because who the fuck are you? Were you invited to this argument? Do you have some type of credibility to whatever validation that we're going to need to find a solution to this? No? Then how are you even commenting on this? I remember one time, I'm not going to go into detail because then it may make issues for my experience tonight in my house, but I'm not going to do that. There was just one time where I was very worried about Natalie, and everybody thought the shit was funny. Funny. Like literally making fun of me for the feelings I was feeling because I thought something happened to her that harmed her. And they made fun of me, right? So here's the key. This is what I did. I said if anything actually did happen to her and you're making fun of me, what will get your ass will be her children's pain, not me. She got 3 kids. Something happened to her. I spent $1,000 on a mattress for her and her children. Not saying that she didn't work, do things for me. I'm just giving you an example of what I'm talking about. It wasn't for her. It was for the kids. F her. And I don't mean that in a bad way. She know what I mean when I say it. What I'm saying is, she had a job. At that time, my job, I still do. My job is the same job it always is. But she worked for Amazon. I didn't. She got, something happened where Amazon basically, because she was seasonal and they held her for years. But I guess something happened. Whatever the case is, who cares? It's not my business to spew it. But at the end of the day, when she told me, and I've seen her bed in Florida. I've been to her house in Florida, inside and out. So I know what her location looks like. So when they remodeled her house and they did whatever they did on the internet, I knew that wasn't true simply because there's no way to remodel a house that way. Because that's not possible. You can't take a damn 2-story house and then somehow, if all the bedrooms are on the 2nd story, then make it a 1-story location where all the bedrooms are there. Not possible. Not in that time frame. Not in a month. Not in a month. That's not even, and if it was possible, then why the hell is it still 2 stories? Or why is the roof so high? Why would you have the roof so high if that was true? If they really remodeled it the way that they show that they remodeled it, which again cannot be possible because all you need to do is go on Google, pull up her address, and then you will see that the pictures that they claim to be remodeled and renovated, the picture that seems to be the most renovated is 1 year ago. Her house was not even in that damn location 1 year ago, simply because when you walked into the door, there were stairs to go upstairs. Not the way they have it built on the internet. And then since those pictures are a year ago, but the most actual recent picture from the outside of it, which I can say was for 110% sure renovated because her address did not look like that from the outside. So like this. This is how her address was. Let's say my address is 2867. Boom. Right? And then you have 2864 right 2865 right here. Right? If I combine 2865 and 2867 and I make 2867, but when you walk into 2867, it literally goes like this. So see how the door is? You go like this. Boom, bam. So your entire house is over here. Right? And 2865 is right there. How the hell would I combine 2865 and 2867 to be one big ass location from this spot, but the address be 2867 from here? you would have had to merge literally 2 houses into one, right? So if you did merge 2 houses into one, which is fine, and then it reflects that it looks like this from this side of the garage, 2867, then why is it that it looks like this from here on the outside? But on the inside, somehow it still tries to reflect this. It still tries to look like it's the old location from the inside when you look at the inside pictures, but the outside pictures are not. And that's why when you look at the outside picture on that, if you look up Zillow, is 3 months ago. The inside pictures are a year ago. How in the hell did somehow she get her house remodeled a year ago when I was there less than a year ago? And it could not have been that. It could have been the 3 months ago picture. Now, if they had the 3 months ago picture where it looked like that from the outside, but on the inside, you still had an upstairs going this way, boom, boom, bam, or something that simulated it. It don't even simulate it simply because the way her house is facing, the sun sets in the west where her patio is facing. That means that the pictures they show, there's no way for the damn kitchen and her patio to have sunlight in them like they have in the picture. It's not possible because she doesn't even face the sun. It's literally impossible. She don't face the sun. Never does. I specifically remember when I was in Florida how her house is set up. Her living room is west. It's literally west. It's like northwest. So she only got the sunset. She could only see the sunset. She could never see the sunrise. So the pictures itself mean that the person who uploaded the pictures, the real estate agent, uploaded fake pictures to a location. Why would you do that? If you're selling a house, why would you upload pictures that are not real to that location? You wouldn't. You wouldn't. That's why it sold the way it sold. Whoever bought it already knew that those pictures did not reflect that shit. They already knew it. So that's why I keep telling y'all, if y'all talk to Gypsy Cat, let me know. But I mean talk to her, not on no damn I talked to her through text, I talked to her through the phone. No. If you have a FaceTime conversation with Gypsy Cat, you need to have a live FaceTime conversation. You remember back in MySpace where you used to take a picture with your username tag? Until you do that, I don't believe that's her. I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas talk about. I don't care. And I can sound crazy. She can say I'm sounding crazier than I'm sounding. But I love that woman unconditionally to fucking death and in the afterlife and more. Now I'll take you off this bitch for her. So I'll sound crazy sounding this way. But I also sound confident and godly in my word of saying this. That shit ain't right. I know for a fact that's not right. It says her house sold. I'm not gonna go into that detail. I'm not gonna go that deep. In March, it's supposed to have been sold. Okay. That's the official selling. In February was the initial selling, right? February 22nd, initial selling. March 1st, official selling. There's no way that I would have been on the phone with this woman. And listening and having conversations with her about her children and how the children are living freely as they had been, as if there had been no construction. Check. She would have had mentioned it. You can't renovate a house that's freaking multiple stories into one goddamn story. If it's 4 rooms in the house, why you show 1? If there's 4 rooms in that location, why did you make a Zillow sale page with 1 and you're a realtor? You would have showed all the rooms. You showed 1. Yes, you show the living room. Yes, you show the kitchen. Yes, you show multiple angles of the room. Where's the other rooms at, asshole? Because that's not real. So I'm trying to tell y'all something. Right, that's right. That's why chaos get it. I'm trying to tell y'all something. If anything happens to my gypsy cat, just know. If anything happens or happened, just know. If I happen to be in jail for busting whoever's ass, just know that that's probably where it came from. And just know I'll be back. Because the difference is I have the proof. You can't outsmart a nigga that actually did it. And what I mean by that is this. I actually been to her house. So if somebody was to harm, like for example, I actually live here. So if somebody was to come, like let's say a nigga killed me right now, right? And then they renovated the house where I stay at into like, instead of a 2-bedroom, it's a 3-bedroom. And somehow they split the living room and then my room into a portion of itself. And then the supply closet into a portion of the actual closet of that person's bedroom. But you actually never anticipated, like you basically was like, okay, well, I know Kinsu gonna move out in May, right? Oh yeah, Kinsu said he's gonna move in May. And then it somehow tells you I sold, like it's been sold in April. You was there in February, and there was no construction being done then, nor in March, nor even in April. Even though you hadn't been there, me and you was talking, and I never mentioned construction. I never mentioned at any point especially, let's say I have kids or a dog. I got baby. I never mentioned, baby, stay away from that. You're going to get poisoned. That's asbestos. I never say any of that. But then somehow you don't never talk to me again, and everything I do is fucking like suspicious as fuck. Like, it don't even make sense. It's like not even my character. Then you look into that location and it's renovated differently. They probably fucking killed me and left me there. And just changed and then built me into whatever. I'm only saying shit that I've heard channeled to me. and the reason I can say it so freely is this. Everybody and their mama know how often I go live. And where do I go live from? Here. So it will literally always timestamp and geolocate me here. I have not been outside of the state of California since I last seen Natalie in Florida in August of 2020. When she dropped me off at the airport. There's messages from this year where I said I wanted to come and see her in February. I said, I'm buying a ticket. What day? And she says, no, don't come. Who the fuck is that? That's not her. That's not her. She didn't write that. There's no way. Let me tell you something. With everything that me and her have been through, she would never say that in her life. Unless, as far as the way I've treated her, she wouldn't even have a reason to. Our experience, there's nothing that I've ever done that would make her say that. And the only reason I'm saying that way is because of this. On Friday, she said, "Damn," my messages are still here on my phone, so you can delete me, block me, all your Facebooks and all them shits you want to do if you want to take over her account and do some shit. Not saying that this is happening. I'm just giving you concepts of what can happen if you were in the last live. You can do all that shit, but here's the difference. My phone don't change. That one does. So as much as you sit and hit unsend and she didn't write this and that, everything I wrote still is there. And here's the ill shit. I screenshot shits. Which means that literally it's time stamped in my phone that you wrote it. And if they actually subpoena the records, you can't get rid of those. That's that. But here's the illest shit about that. On Friday, she literally says, "Babe, why? Babe, I feel lonely. Only people are like, you're the only person I talk to. Nobody comes to see me, and the only people that comes to see me is either you or my other two homies, and one of my friends might be coming out to visit me this weekend." Right? That's her saying that Friday. Monday, I say, "Babe, I got a ticket. What day? I can get a ticket. What day do I come?" "No, don't come." That's not the same person. That don't even make sense. If I have 3 children and I'm literally always around my children because those are the future to me. And then I say that the only people that I even talk to is these people, and the love of my life, the person I'm with in my relationship, why wouldn't I want them to come? Especially considering that last time they came, I flew them. Like, she flew me out last time. She flew herself out here. She bought Airbnb for me out there. She bought Airbnb for her out here. So the fact that I was actually putting my own initiative, I was setting the initiative and saying, "Babe, I'm gonna get the Airbnb. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get that. Let me give me the information real fast." Not information because I got the information. I got her address. I know where to get the Airbnbs at in the area. I'm saying, give me the information on time because I know she has classes. The kids are in school. "Oh, no, don't come." 2 days later, that's not the same person. I don't even care about what we argued about, because we did have a bad argument. But there's nothing that would make her switch that quick. Because it wasn't that bad of an argument. That don't even make sense. That literally does not even make sense. And I'm not saying it's not the same person, like literally physically. I'm talking about consciously. Because like I said earlier in the first video paused. Live video paused, right? First one that I said was simple. You are dealing with a spiritual war where you're dealing with the 68% of dark energy and the 24% of dark matter battling, 26% dark matter battling the 4 to 6% of light. So you literally have people in your life that can be manipulated consciously. That's what cloning is. Cloning isn't that they literally take a person and clone it for the physical body. No. The cloning is in the mind. It has nothing to do with the body because the body ain't fucking here anyway. So why would I need to clone the body? That would be stupid. It would be dumber or a lesser being than the initial being I cloned. If your body is literally the result of the observation of sound and time, the name you were given, the day you were born, and the time you came out the womb is literally the only thing that keeps you physically here at all. Sorry, it's the main thing. The only thing that keeps you here is your consciousness, which is somewhere else observing itself. Does it look at itself from a prison cell, or does it look at itself from a throne? I don't know. That's what that's why it's called the atom. Atoms are in cells. Cells are prison cells. Prisons are prisms. You are in hell. You are in heaven. If you have a body, you're either in heaven or you're in hell or you're in the nothingness. How do you view it? Because those locations all have physical attributes. So as long as you have a physical attribute, you are that. Because you can't add and distribute. You can't quantumly distribute atoms, so you have no attributes. You don't know Codex and Scriptus, so these words that they give you, you don't even know what they mean. You hear that? You hear the garage, and you heard it earlier. Here's the difference between earlier and today and right now. Earlier, you can attribute. Earlier today, you could attribute or give that up and say, oh, that was the sun. The sun was like shining on the garage door. And because it was shining on the garage door, it was making it hot. And the temperature of it was making the coils that are inside of the actual pallets of the door. You can go on all that fucking bullshit. But here's the key. What's doing it now? There's no sun. There's no wind. See how quiet it got? There's no sun and there's no wind, which means that there's nothing outside of me. Like I said earlier, the macrocosm versus the microcosm. There's nothing outside of me impacting my experience that would actually make that do that, because I'm impacting subatomic particles. That means I'm impacting the actual sheets or layers of the physical experience that we have here. Smoke break. What am I doing? I didn't even tell y'all. I should have told y'all, man. Smoke break. When you have the ability to breathe one breath a minute for a certain duration of time, you literally impact subatomic particles. That's how we made the pyramids. You Negro, you. I'm saying that for a specific reason, because niggas, and I'm saying this for a reason, I see more of you niggas get happy that you know Egyptians were black. I see more Afrocentric people without information of Afrocentrism or Afrocentricity than I see. I'm just saying on Instagram, I see that more on IG and in person than I see black people Bible thumping. That's scary. To me, that's terrifying to think that there are people of color that literally are so Afrocentristic that they don't even know the methodology, mythology, practicality. Okay, like y'all heard that. The car and this. There's nothing here to impact that but me leaning on this pole. So I'm trying to tell you what I'm talking about. Cheers. Where you at? And you heard, and that was at the other end of the garage. Where you at? Cheers. There's no wind, because why is the tree standing still? Where you at? Oh, there's only a couple of us. And I ain't gonna say couple. There's literally 13 of us. And really it's only 11. The 12th, the 11th, and the 13th are all one entity. And you can't do this. I'm sorry. There's only 11 of us who can do this, and we do them differently. The difference is the one who does everything, the 11, the 12, and the 13, can do all things. But here's the key on him. Hint, hint. He can only do it when the 10 do theirs. 11, 12, and 13, which is a holy or a what they call it, god damn it, tripactate, fuck. In the Gnostic Bible, you have the three forms of first thought, which is the tripactorite protenii, or the potential of three concepts, or whatever. I'm talking hella loud, and I didn't realize that till right now. The Holy Trinity, which is the Father, the Son, and the Christ. He is literally the Antichrist. And he's not the Antichrist in the concept of Antichrist. He's the Antichrist in the concept of what you believe Christ had been taught. The Christ that you were taught is the Savior. When you think about Jesus Christ, you think of Jesus the Savior. Here's the problem with that. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. He specifically said, if you want to be saved, then come with me. Were you there? And did you go with him? If you did, I'm curious to know how you came back here. Because now I'm either questioning your integrity or his. Because either you went and got kicked the fuck out and now you back here, or he took you somewhere and your ass still ended up back here. And that's the problem, because that's the way the Bible teaches you. The Gnostic Bible, because you gotta understand, the Bible was given to you specifically through slavery. There's not one person who can say that their culture read the Bible prior to being oppressed. Show me it, unless you were the oppressor. The Gnostic Bible, you can say. And when it comes to even Judaism, you have to use the Tanakh or the Talmud, the Zohar. You have to go early. Even in Vedic, you have to use the Rig Veda. You can't even use the Bhagavad Gita. You have to go to Enuma Elish. You got to go pyramid text, not even the goddamn Book of the Dead. Pyramid text, coffin text, that's it. Stop. Because everything else was literally after we started to integrate with other people. So we started to literally use our mythologies and methodologies from a level of neutral morality. So if we don't have children in our village, and then we happen to go to a village, like we have, not like we don't have children, like we have 11 children in our village, and then we happen to start and bond and trade, barter with another village who has 50 children in their village and less adults, more women, less men, right? We have less women, more men. That's why it's less children, because everybody's protecting their wives and their children. When you start to integrate with them, yeah, y'all can smoke cigarettes, blunts, joints, gosh darn PCP all day in your village, but once you get to the children village, you can't bring that over there. And y'all in the same city, you can't do that because their system is not set up for that. Now you're influencing the children with things they would not have ever seen simply because it was not there. And you let this shit run amok because you pussy. I don't know. Ask yourself. That's a mirror to reflection to mirror conversation. That's something you need to put on a bay leaf and put under your pillow before you go to sleep and have that in the astral realm conversation. Don't ask me why you do it. I'm telling you what you do. And I can only tell you because I did it. Done it and still do it. Why am I saying I still do it? Because shit, y'all was on here. Did I not just go and make some moves? Every time you pay taxes, you pay for a child to be killed. And you don't know that, do you? No. You kill more children between Christmas, Valentine's Day, and birthdays than an actual person, human in their experience, could kill children. Literally. Just through taxes. Because taxes pay the NRA to drop bombs on countries when they go to war and do all that shit, and you don't even fucking know it. Your taxes do that. Your state taxes. And your federal taxes literally pay for bullets to shoot a child in the face. Every day. I know that shit. So I can say I'm the devil. I can say I'm the filth. I can say I'm the most disgusting person to ever exist. Why? Because I know that every time I buy a goddamn chocolate bar, I just killed a kid. See how I got quiet? Look. What's making noise? Things that cannot speak. So I'm dropping truth. You bought a cell phone. The fact we even on the internet right now is slaughtering women and children. The fact you use the internet, the taxes. What's up, brother? The taxes, when you use the internet, actually literally makes it where sex trafficking exists, human trafficking exists. You don't even fucking know that. That's why I tell people that look like me and people who've ever been oppressed, know thyself. And I will call you, I won't even call you a nigga, I'll call you a nigger, because that's the problem. We made that word up. Nigger comes from the ancient Egyptian word negek ur, which means the great cackler. It's the bird who lays the cosmic egg. So when you say, what came first, the chicken or the egg? That is what it is. A negek ur. The great cackler. A nigger. We forgot what it meant. That's why they said the word nigger means ignorance, because we had to been using it when we was king. And we forgot. And then they may have used it as some type of compliment, and we got offended, and they said, these niggas forgot. Boom. You can't find that in nobody's book. Why? Because that's the DNA in me that told me that. That was me being there that told me that. That was me when I said earlier that the true conscious people who regenerate and do not reincarnate, we didn't go through slavery. That's when I was like, okay, nigga, we need to get out of here. We have become senile. The soul and the mind has become, it has so much Alzheimer's, it's become senile of itself. The fact that we even say, the fact that I could just come out, I can go outside and I can sit in the middle of this alley, ass naked, and just sit there with flowers around me and somehow decorate. And all it takes is 3 black people to walk by and say, this nigga done set us back 100 years. The fact that I'm sitting out butt ass naked set us forward 4,000 years. Yo, mindset set us back 100 years. Because we've been taught to try to integrate into something that we was segregated from for a damn reason. Y'all niggas want to follow the law of one, you die. There is no one. There's the nothingness. The nothingness is the oneness of people on your vibration. You ever seen a squirrel fuck a raccoon? I haven't. They're rodents, though. I'm just asking a question. Because you say we're all human, cool. So why is it? You heard? Look, what was that? Why did I say and that do that when I said that? And there's nothing to make that do that elementally outside of me being here. Crows do not have sex with pigeons. You do not see boa constrictors having sex with anacondas. I'm talking real nigga shit. You can take it emotionally how you want to take it. That's fine. I'm talking funky. Which means that if balls... his car ain't damn moved at all today. At all today. I keep telling you, you playing with the wrong one. So I keep telling you who I am, and you keep seeing it. And do you notice month after month, week after week, day after day, year after year, I'm still fucking here. That means that even the people who can make something happen can't make something happen. And it's that the reason why is because they know I don't care to make it happen. The more you push me into making it happen, the more it happens because I'm not here to make it happen. I'm just here to say, I guess you're right, my nigga, because, yeah, you're right. They shouldn't have did that. That's my role. My role is literally to objectively judge the experiences of myself and things that happen within myself. So somehow, if you're entangled within myself and you cannot clear yourself from myself, it means that by the time I leave or you leave, you will still see me there merely because you couldn't clear the entanglement here? How you going to clear the entanglement there? Right? Oh, I know God. I'm going to heaven. I believe in Jesus Christ. Okay, he's over here, right? But you know him over here, right? So why he ain't help your ass over here, bro? Especially considering I didn't ask, nor request, nor curse, nor do anything to make it where you would even be over here, bro. You being over here is me being here. Because I'm up there. And in here, inside. So if you can't clear your ass out of this shit, out of what's going on, and you know what's going on if you know what's going on. So you know who I'm talking to. If you can't get out of this, you are done. And I'm saying that because that, if you look up the ancient Egyptian form of who my name is, you are done. God sends one thing down here to judge the earth. That's what my birth name is. And my birth date. And my birth time. My birthplace. Coincidence? Hey, shit, I don't know. I'm just a conspiracy theorist who smokes a lot of marijuana. And I'm just going to say, I smoke garage dust and dead crickets. I'm insane. These are just the ramblings and rantings of a madman. Nothing to see here. Keep it going. Keep it going. Live video paused. Check. I had a live video pause, y'all, for a second. And live video pause. Live video pause. Check. This is just the rantings and ramblings of a madman, who understands the cookie cutter culture of occultism. That's it. I'm not important. I don't know what the fuck you even talk about. Who? Where we're at? Shit. I'm going in the house. I forgot I got Wendy's. I should do some mundane shit. Let me do some push-ups. Wait a second. Let me see who's the cutest girl on the block. Matter of fact, let me check my stocks. 1 second. Let me check Robinhood. Do some irrelevant shit real quick. And the reason why I'm saying it's irrelevant, because that's how they're getting to you digitally. Because that's how the soul works. The soul is a virtual, digital, residual, residential energy. It's literally soot. You know, you light an incense and the shit turns black everywhere. Oh shit! Wait a minute! Like, turn the incense out. Put the flame out. That's what your soul is. A black hole. So ultimately, the more money you make, the more you sell your soul. You don't sell your soul through selling your soul anymore. That's stupid. That's retarded. Oh, he just signed a $1 billion deal and his grandma died. Oh, he sacrificed his grandma, sold her soul. No, selling his soul was the fact he even wanted the $1 billion. It had nothing to do with the fact that what he did. The desire sold his soul. You can't spend $1 billion. You can't even fathom the concept of $1 billion. I can't. And I've been around 100 millionaires. I don't even know how to say it. 100 millionaires. I made that one up. 100 millionaires. I've been around them cats. They don't know how to. I've been around people who have hundreds of thousands who can't understand how to spend hundreds of thousands. There's no way to. Because everything you do would be living above your means. It's literally, like I said earlier, if I just said, fuck it, I'm pulling out my... Like, what the F? What does that mean? Okay, cool. That's fine until the next guy comes in with the bigger joint. Then what? And here's the problem. Everybody's coming in, pulling out the bigger joint. I got a bigger one. I got a bigger one. I got a bigger one. And then the women is like, I don't even want that one. This guy, that guy. So what I'm saying is you're dealing stuff in the material realm to project when the reception of the spiritual realm cannot even understand it. Because to them, that's a curse. If I make $1 million, and then if I make $1 billion, who's going to spend that $1 billion? My family. What's the problem with that? What happens when these niggas don't know how to make $1 billion? It's either going to squander itself, or it's going to start dwindling and dwindling until somebody finally says, oh, wait, I think I know how to do it. But then now he becomes the same person I was. That means I just reincarnated through him. Even if I don't physically do, his ambition and my ambition will come from the same source. Therefore, I shall be. You don't even understand spirituality. You don't understand what happens when your family dies. You don't understand what happens when your friends die, when celebrities die. You don't even understand death, nor life. To fucking live or die. So don't come and talk to me about either one of them. Check. Again, his car has not moved today. So there's no way that it can even...
Sun time.
Let's go. You know who the fuck I am. Let's go. The sun. Sun time. Let's go. Black sun, you got me. Sun time. Let's go. Lion tribe of Judah, you got the 11, 12, and 13. You got me. Let's go. I'm the biggest boss that you've seen thus far. For real. Simple and plain. It's not a question. It's not a statement. I'm just giving you the understanding of myself so that you understand everything I'm telling y'all. If you take my class, what do I say? Don't believe a damn thing I tell you. Here's the resources. Have your own realizations, because you're going to find the things that my arrogant ass missed. May my works be the lesser. And things of that nature. I don't ever hold me as I'm that nigga to know and nigga to be. I say, yeah, I'm the nigga to know, but that's only because I know thyself. If you know me, I'm gonna challenge you to know you. That's all. Ain't got shit to do with me. Because the more you know you, the more you're gonna help me know me. Because every time I do some fraudulent shit, you gonna say, hey boy, what's up, bruh? That's why if you've been in relationships, if you've been with your husband or your wife and y'all going through a separation, divorce, you've been in any type of relationship, friendship, anything that's like, this is not the same person I know, that's what's happening to you. You're going into a frequency that either A, they need to level up, or B, they will be there serving you when they die. I guarantee you. They will be the feet. They will be at your feet. Remember how Mary Magdalene washed Jesus' feet? There's a point in that. Mary Magdalene washes Jesus' feet because you have to understand to understand. If you see a woman under you, it's usually because she's performing something on you, correct? I'm just keeping it funky. If you have to look down and a woman's on her knees, what is she usually doing? So because she was cleaning his feet and she was a quote unquote whore, but she was his hoe, then what was he? A pimp. That was his bottom chick. That's why he had to look down to see her washing his feet. Because what's the first thing that touches the ground? Your feet. What if you are a father or a mother and the only thing you can miss that's more important than your child's first words is their first steps. Because in the beginning was the Word. God walks the face of the earth. Those are ancient Egyptian magical practices. The magical practice, being able to use Ekau, words of power, means you can literally speak shit and change the whole universe. The second thing, becoming master of your legs, which means that your birth literally meant that if you were born and you could change things from the word and you had to be born, then the universe is fucking up. Because if you are master of your legs and master of the word and you appear, then oh shit, it is all bad down here. Because those entities hate creation. They hate it. And the reason they hate creation, because creation itself is backwards. That's why you're born upside down, but you're master of your legs. Because if you're born in a breech birth and you're born with your legs first, you would technically be some type of you have a disability. You don't have an ability nor a nobility. If you can, and then words are projected, right? But what is your mouth? A vagina. Did you not know? Literally, vaginal tissue and throat tissue are the exact same thing. That's why in ancient Egypt, that's why they called Atem or Adam the blind bisexual idiot god, because he ejaculated in his mouth thinking he would get pregnant because he was a man and did not have a womb. What is that? And Disclosure Fest just joined. What is that? How is it that every time I drop a jewel, something makes some type of magnetic change here, and it's only because y'all watching. It has nothing to do with me. It's because people can either A, hear me, or y'all watching. This shit happens to me all the time. This shit ain't even fucking interesting to me. I don't even make note of it anymore. I had a notebook of synchronicities. I threw that bitch away. See? I threw it away because I was like, there's no point. This is going to continue. Like, I would drive myself insane if I literally looked at every small moment of godhood within myself. Because, see how I got quiet again? Because who I am is the am of whose, yous, coulds, bees. That's why I'm Alante, Michelante Kutli. Antius Dionysius, the all of the alls is alls eyes can be. I just want to be all I can be, masters. Okay, joins the armies. And I'm not saying that like I'm better than you. I'm saying that to help you see that if I am, then what the fuck? You on my channel, right? If this shit don't sound crazy and you still watching, then you need to find out how you are the same thing that I am, but more. Better, stronger. More resilient, more focused, more disciplined. Greater. You heard the noise. You don't have the balls you don't have the nuts. I'm saying that specifically because that's a concept of people who grew up where I grew up. When you go out and you say let your nuts hang, you don't let your nuts hang, sir. You wouldn't even know how. You were born, raised, and goddamn conditioned in boxer briefs. You wouldn't even understand the concept of nuts, let alone hanging yours. You tie your goddamn the jingle bells to your Christmas tree tight. Never mind. That would have been really bad. I'm not gonna speak about that. Never mind. I'm not gonna go that far because I don't need none of you Black Lives Matter, Dante Wright protesting niggas in my chat. Get the hell on. I don't need you here. Fuck that. I'll keep that comment to myself. You probably tuck your shirt in on a first date at a club with a ratchet. You like, what you wearing, girl? I'm about to pick you up. Some booty shorts. I'm outside right now. I got me some Mad Dog 2020. I'm smoking me a blunt. I got a Black and Mild. And it's me and 3 of my homegirls. We got some booty shorts on and a tube top. And you done showed up with your shirt tucked in. Thinking that's going to get you to play. No, that's going to get you the whole ride there. They going to be texting each other, joking about you with that goddamn tucked in shirt. Is this nigga going to a job interview? Bitches, we going to the club? A goddamn West End. I ain't bring my resume. Wait, girl. Do they know we coming? Is we late? You know, girl, every time I went and got me a successful job, I was 15 minutes early. We 20 minutes late, bitch. I wait. And you driving. Focused in the mug. Like, I know this polo is killing them. You see him in the back? See how they looking in the back at me? Look how they looking in the back at me. Look at him. Is he about to go work for Saks Fifth Avenue? Does he know the people at the door? So this nigga gonna let us in the club and just chill at the door, huh? And then we just gonna turn up and meet him outside later on, or what? Oh, I get it. He's the designer for the people at the door. He like styles them. He's a stylist, right? Untuck your goddamn shirt. They got booty shorts. She can't untuck the wedgie out of her areas. And you voluntarily tucked your shirt in. Okay. All right, cool. I know that you, at the end of the day, I know who, when we go to the club, I'm going to always send you to the bar. Because you're going to be the cool guy that the girls love to talk to get the drinks. I'm going to be the one that the drunker you get them, the more I'm going to get. I'll invite you, but I just know that when I invite you, you're still going to do some simp ass shit at some point. Which is fine, because I'm the biggest simp. I'm a sapiosexual. I'm the simp of all simps. Which means that if we can't even talk about the shit I'm talking about, then shit, good luck. You just gotta pop a titty out. Oh wait, and then the only thing we'll do is say, "Did you know your breast is out?" Excuse me. Hello, hey, yo, cleavage, nipple, areola, exposed. Yo, your titty. Hello. Yeah, I know they're out. Then that's when I'm like, okay. Okay, I got you. Back then, I would have saw it slipping out and low key be like, hey girl, you should do that. Elbow you right up under your little lower shoulder area, let it pop out a little bit. But now it could fall out. I'd be like, shit. Wait. We was just talking about space and electromagnetism. What are you doing, lady? So that's why it's like, I say what I say and I do how I am, and I am how I am, because it's like, when you move in that type of vibration, the only thing you can attract is those type of women who understand that vibration, hopefully. But here's the problem with women versus men. It's not a problem. It's only a problem if you're a man and it happens to you, then it may possibly become some type of obstacle and issue. Circumstantially. Women, because they receive energy and they don't naturally project it, they receive to project. Whereas we project energy, but we can only receive that which we project. Right? So ultimately, when it comes to a woman, they're easily manipulated by a man simply through the way he projects. It doesn't, because they're going to receive it later. They don't receive the projection right then and there. Why? Because most women, as they should be, do not give you their all and their body in the first hour of you meeting them. A man will. A dude will for sure. I will let you say some stuff in the first 10 minutes and say something that lets me know, then you might. A woman won't. It doesn't. Unless she literally doesn't have a certain concept of value, that you just can't. It's not even possible. That you can't crack that egg that quick. And there's a reason for that. So when you understand that, that's how the energy will work. So if a woman cannot see a man who does like me, I won't say, I'm not going to, fuck. All right, fuck it. I'm not going to use no people's name. But most people that I've been with, most women I've been with will tell you this. They can flirt with me outright and give me all the signs. And the more that they do it outright, the more I usually will think that I'm tripping. I'm like, did she just... I know for a fact she just bent over and to get the keys off the ground. And she didn't kneel like she usually does. Okay, now I need to check myself. I'm like looking at the time. Am I drunk? Wait, what's going on? Did she do it? Do I have any type of video footage? I'm looking at the other niggas in the room and shit. Like, other niggas like, yeah, she bent over for you. That's how I am, because I value interaction with individuals. So you can't offer me something that you literally can't offer me. If you, through your individuality, can't offer me a unique experience, then your ass don't fucking matter to me. I can go down the block and get that. And I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about people. Things, beings, spirits, gods, goddesses, whatever the hell. If you can't offer me an authentic, genuine, unique experience, one of a kind, it is what it's called in ancient Egyptian, being one of one. Check. If you can't do what the fuck I just did right now, then get the hell out of my space. You don't matter to me. Because if you do matter, I've given you enough matter to matter. Why is it that exactly when I said that, ain't a damn cricket made another noise? Ain't nothing said nothing since I've said that. Check. You want to know if the end times is here? Shit, I am. Then, yeah. This shit is over. When things like me come here, and then we start to say things like I'm saying on the internet live, and don't delete it, it's over with. And the reason I'm saying it's over with, because that means that if they won't fuck with me, then that means that it's over with. Because that they can get your ass out of here. It is over with, sir and madam. Do whatever you want to do. Your shit is done. Check. If you ain't saving your soul, then okay, cool. The only thing I can suggest is save your time and your energy. Because all that shit's gonna fall. It's gonna crumble in front of you. And I'm going to watch it, and that laugh I just had, you're gonna remember them. I'm going to laugh. I promise you this. If you have me and your experience, and you can't get me out of your experience, and the fact I don't want to be in it, means that laugh you hear is going to be the same laugh you hear if you don't liberate your soul or if you do liberate your soul. The difference will be this: what happens after? Smoke break. What happens afterwards? And I guarantee you that. It's not even an ego thing. And the more I'm waiting for niggas tomorrow to have jokes and memes, because you're going to try to, that's you making it an ego thing. If it was an ego thing, then why everybody else shut the hell up? Check. There was literally people talking right as I said, shut the hell up. And then everybody else shut up. And again, only thing you're hearing is things that can't speak. Because when I'm here, and I'm not saying it's from an ego thing. It's more literally just to keep my realizations balanced. Because it's a curse. When my archetype shows up, when the lion tribe of anything shows the fuck up, embodied as a 3-part entity, you don't want to be there. Because that means that you literally have the entity which creates, destroys, and observes in one body, in one location, sitting there watching everything. Merely so that when it leaves here, it can remove things or add things and transmute things so that the thing itself or the location itself grows without filth. And I told you what the filth is: humans. Your existence here is disgusting. No bullshit. Sorry, I'll take that back. Your birth is disgusting. Your being or existence is your transmutation and your liberation. But the fact you were born is a flaw. Your birth is your perfection. Your existence is degradation. The longer you exist on earth, the more you degrade your actual your purity. Because you're being indoctrinated into circumstances that your ass don't have the ability to fight against since birth. That's it. You don't understand. Because you don't want to be God. You're looking for it. You don't want to understand how you are a spark and an individuality of the whole of something. You don't want to be that. You want to try to find the whole, but don't know you an individual. Or you individualize the wholeness. So you look at people and say, oh, well, look at this bum on the street. Get a job, bum. I seen you, gosh darn, do this. Okay, what happens to the nigga at McDonald's when a billionaire pulls up in a Toyota Prius and orders something off the dollar menu? But the rapper with $1 million that just pulled up in a Benz, a fucking Ferrari, orders something at $100 order versus the billionaire who ordered $4. But here's the key. The person that's behind the register is judging the $4 person against the person who ordered $100 when a $4 person got more value than the person who ordered the $100 meal who has $1 million. But he's in a $1.5 million car with $1 million. Jesus didn't kick it around Jesus. The Christ was not around John and yeah, oh shit, John the Baptist in the building. Let me pull up on this nigga John. What John at? Come on, bro. What? You trying to hit this blunt? No, Jesus was like, oh wait, hold on. Tiffany, Ann, and Mary done put. You talking about Mary Magdalene? Oh, they done put nigga come through. They over the hole. There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this. That's what Jesus was singing. Fuck them other niggas, cause I'm down for my niggas. Hey, fuck them other niggas. Jesus was on that. The Bible told you that because that's who he kicked it with. So how could he not have been? If not, he would have been the most annoying person to be around. Soon as shake that ass. Watch yourself. Shake that ass. Drop the 369, that girl fine. Get low. The girl be getting low. You be trying to get with her. She twerking like a mother. Here comes Jesus. Hey, bro, what you doing, man? Come on now, girl. What you doing now? Come on now. What y'all doing now? Stand up now, girl. Come on, girl. You can't be... Sister, you can't do yourself like that, sister. Brother, you can't be like that, brother. Now, brother, this is what you need to do, brother. What you want to do, brother, is you need to anoint your pineal gland with the... Jesus, get the fuck out my face right now, nigga. Do you not hear Lil Jon dropping and this girl right here? She's twerking on you. Well, you know, she is twerking that thing, ain't she? See, that's why you can't capture or encapsulate or encircle or ensorcel spirituality, because you've been trained to fear God. So when shit sounds right on some real nigga shit, you run away from that. You run away from that. I mean, there's no way. I'm just saying, think about this on a modern level. If you... I'm in Van Nuys, right? The homegirl just pulled up. I'll see if she wants to participate in this example. The homegirl just pulled up, right? So I'm out here, I'm thugging my garage door up, her garage door up, right? She closed her garage door, so her shop just closed. She's not participating in this example. Not participating in this example. So I'm still going to make her participate, but not in the same way. So let's say she was a hustler and a pimp. She's a pimp. She's a madam. A madam. I like those words because it means managing information, managing attitudes, managing personalities, managing things that managing the chaos. So let's say she was a madam, right? Homegirl is pulled in, and I'm a pimp. And I hate that word. I hate it. But I'm managing, right? Her shop just closed, my shop still open, right? Her garage door closed, mine open. That's shop and close, shop open, right? So let's say that's how you look at things, right? Let's say you got your garage door open, and people come over, and because this garage door is closer in proximity from this way than mine, right? Her garage door just closed, so her shop is closed. And so if you come from this way, but you waiting on her, and you ain't gonna mess with me or this cat, right? I'm now being hindered merely because of you two, right? But here's the difference between this person and that person. The one whose shop is closed is actually part of the program. This nigga's not. So you mean to tell me that Jesus, who's closer in proximity, is going to be kicking it around some two pimps, pretty much, and ain't pimping? Ain't got the whole... You just over here. What are you doing here, sir? Because as much as you going to preach, that ain't how the work... You can't do that to a person on the street in general. You can't even really get a nigga to wear a mask outside. I got to go to the grocery store. Shit, I forgot. I got to go in the store. Let me go inside. You will grab some paper and some tape and make a mask. I just need a pack of Marlboro 100s. Let me get some Cool Mouths, please. Is that a makeshift mask? Did you grab that on the way in? Is that the towel from cleaning your windshield up? Bitch, give me the goddamn Cool Mouth. I done gave you the money, please. Life in America, part 2. Coming to America. America don't give a fuck. If you want to ever go to a location or be born in a location where children run the location, America is the place to be. And you heard that. When I mean children, I mean spiritually. The youngest souls to run or to govern locale is the American system, which is the degraded and degenerates of Great Britain. That's what America is. There's no way around it. The people in power in America are literally the degenerates of Great Britain. There are people that Great Britain don't want. It's white people that white people don't want. Oh shit, here they come. Fuck. Is that Christopher and them? Who? Christopher Columbus. Nigga, that is. All right, Amerigo, get over here. Come on, Amerigo. Get your ass over here before they kill your ass. Little did Amerigo know. He was going to take his shit. Well, okay, I'm just going to come over here and kill all of these motherfuckers. And here's the problem. And this is why I'm saying the degenerates and degraded. Because the people that they sent over to colonize America had diseases that they thought would die before they made it here. Because again, they sent them to India. They sent them to India for spices. And because light comes into eyes inverted, upside down, inside out, that meant that the people who they sent had to be blonde hair, blue eye, and they were not. That's where the concept of pheomelanin comes from. So that's why when I say these things and people say, oh, it's racist, then I say, okay, then why is it the word pheomelanin exists? If pheomelanin means ugly blackness, and it came from white people coming, and white people gave that term to other white people who have brown hair and brown eyes, or red hair and brown eyes. Pretty much, if you ain't blonde hair and blue eye, that describes you, ugly black person. Why? And you Google it. Pheomelanin. Pheomelanated. Pheomelanin. And that's literally what it means, to be an ugly black person. That's why they say redheads have no soul. Because red is the last frequency to absorb light. Which meant that only a blonde person would have came up with that. Because they were saying that they had no soul so they can usurp their soul. Because if you can't absorb light, you have no soul. You have a spirit, but not a soul. You're part of the soul. You need to liberate that part so that you have a soul. That's what's going on. You have people who don't have souls trying to feed on your soul because you can't liberate your own soul. So your soul is dead and irrelevant. So I don't care if you black or not. If you don't know and can't liberate yourself, just like a white person can't liberate themselves, like an Asian person can't liberate themselves, just like a fucking ant can't liberate itself, then nigga, all that melanin shit is irrelevant. Take everything I just said and sit it next to your toilet. Usually that's the trash. You could wipe your ass with it and flush it too, but I mean that'd be disrespectful to me. At least the trash you take out, so at least you know that you took it out. You might flush some shit on mistake, nigga. I've almost flushed my phone down the toilet. You don't. How your battery not run out yet all night long? Hey, because I fell asleep. See this? I time traveled on them niggas. I knocked out at 6 o'clock. I knocked out before I was gonna play my lottery, and my phone was on the charge. So by the time I woke up, it was 8 something. It was 8:53. I thought it was like 11. I thought it was 12 something, to be honest with you. I'm like, shit, the liquor store closed. I can't go get an incense from Giftworks. I got a box of blunts. Cause I'm so tired of going to the store for them. So I said, fuck it, I'm just gonna buy a box. At least I have them at home at my own convenience. So no matter what time the shit closed, I can roll up. But I woke up, it was 8 o'clock. I'm like, oh, hold on. Then it chimed in, because what did I tell y'all last month? The only way to tap into the spiritual realm, you're going to notice, is you're going to start taking naps and falling asleep out of nowhere. Like, I'm talking about, you might be in the middle of, damn, this is a good show. Girl, ain't this a good show? This is a good show. What time is it going to be done? Okay, I'm going to wait, right? Oh, they just went to halftime? Oh, I'm about to go to the bathroom. You go to the bathroom, you come back and sit on the couch, and next thing you know, the game is over. The food is cold, your wife is asleep, and you on dish detail. You have no idea how it went from 7 to 12:37 a.m. You can't even fathom it. Because the spirit realm that's how they're tapping in. They tap in remember how in tag team matches, tag team wrestling, where like, they pin you 1, 2, and the only thing that saved your ass was your tag team partner jumping off the top rope like, fuck it, we can't lose. I'm my elbow drop this nigga. That's breaking the rules. But guess what happens? You're not penalized for breaking it, because the only thing that the referee is going to do at that time when you break up that count is literally push your ass back out the ring. You're not disqualified from the match. You didn't lose points. Nothing like that happens. What's up? You pretty much only you get pushed out the match, and that's it. Nothing major. Live video pause. Live video pause. But we back. So basically, in a nutshell, like I just said, it's about tapping into understanding how energy follows itself and your intentions behind it. If your intentions are pure, the energy stays pure. If your intentions are not, it won't. So with that being said, I'm going to end this live. I'm going to save it. It's going on. It's been 2 hours. It's been your boy, Nature Kepper, just a Kensu Kaku. Signing out, and I'll holler at y'all tomorrow, man. Let's get it. Yeah.